Oh man, it is cool to be here in Mountanistan, City of Champions. Oh yeah. And now that I've won you over, look at me real close as I ask you this. Are we ready for jokes from store brand Seth Rogen tonight? The longer you look, the more you see it. But it turns out Seth and I actually have a lot in common besides all of this. You know, he has entire legions of fans, and I have entire ones of YouTube subscribers. Seth makes serious bank. I make seriously poor life decisions. Like the master's degree I am clearly getting a lot of use out of right now. And I think it's fair to say Seth Rogen is winning at life, and I also really like weed. Some stoned woos in the corner there. I feel like at this point, weed is just a little comfort in a rough time. It's like fabric softener for existing. That's a thinker. And I gotta say, New York, this whole turbo socialism thing looks good on you. Right? But have we seen the rest of existing? Yeah, that's a solid 1 star on Yelp from me. But I got big hopes and dreams, y'all. Big hopes and dreams for this year. Like, for example, I hope that somewhere out there, his brother, Mario Mangione, is doing his thing. Mario and Luigi 2028. Yeah. But no, my dream this year is that we are all gonna stop listening to Captain Brainworm, RFK Jr. Yeah. And we're not, it's not just because his voice is an insult to the concept of speech itself. I'm sick of this dude talking about autism like a disease that needs curing. That's some straight eugenics papa bullshit. We do not need that in our government. And this has nothing to do with the fact that I am also on the spectrum. You knew that the second I got up here. So for a long time, I was in denial. Could not admit it to myself until I talked to someone who really opened my eyes. Her name was Dr. Test Results. But then it all clicked into place. So I used to think I'm not on the spectrum. I don't have the hyperfixation. Not obsessed with trains, right? But I do really like anime. Oh, but hang on, because I liked anime so much, I went to college and Nihongo hanaseru yo ni narimashita. I'm speaking Japanese now. I believe I was put on this earth to be the stereotype you all want to see in the world, so you're welcome for that. Yeah, I lived in Buddhist temples with monks. I taught English in Japan. I am planning trip number 6 to go back. And I realized I have to be on the spectrum because every time I go back, I'm like, God damn, these people have the coolest fucking trains I've ever seen in my life. Oh, man. I miss Japan, and not just because I have a good shot at an asylum claim. But I got some good medical news I'd like to share with you all. See, for the last 3 years or so, I've been really struggling with this chronic health condition. Until last December, when I was finally pronounced 100% cured of my job. Yeah, I got laid off. And HR, they sat me down, they gave me the whole speech. Oh, we're sorry to see you go. Best of luck, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just thinking in my head, all right, smile, nod. This is going in the manifesto for sure. I know what I look like. A little bit of Pineapple Express over here. A lot of bit of mass shooter over here. You throw in that resting podcast face, and that's me in all my glory. And while we're on that subject, I just want to clarify one thing. It is mass shooter, not school shooter, all right? Because I have standards. Oh. Hold on. Also, adults are bigger targets. I'm trying to put up some numbers this season. Come on. Y'all took the NBA. Let me bring a championship home to my city. Oh, that's enough dark stuff for now. So I got laid off. I've got some time, and I do love to learn. So I've been studying US history. The only problem with that is now I know a lot about US history. Let's just say room for improvement. Yeah, I want to tell you all about this time in America's distant past called the 1990s. See, there was a special moment back then in a young boy's life where he gets caught with porn and he tells his parents, "Oh, I just bought it for the articles." Uncomfortable shifting from the men in the room. Yeah. To be fair, the historians, they did the research, they ran the numbers. It turns out, no, we bought it for the titties. Sorry, they bought it for the titties. I would never. But it's true, there's not a lot of articles in the pornocopia of life. See what I did there? So, for the younger people, let me just explain. See, we did used to enjoy our porn through the old ways. The ancient texts of our forefathers, magazines. Now see, a magazine is like a smaller version of a newspaper that you... sorry, wait, hang on. A newspaper is a printed report of the day's events. You would buy one every morning and you used to read it to hear all about... reading. It's the lost art of looking at words on paper. This is how people used to learn about the world around them. God damn it, learning. Is what people used to do with books. Damn it, books are like longer magazines. Son of a bitch. All right, just ask ChatGPT last, all right? Y'all, if my mental health problems made you smile, find me on your misery bricks, cell phones. My name is Matt Ropeak, Gotham. Y'all have been great. Thank you so much.